Today, we will be exploring together these inner voices that we're having in our mind. And you as a leader or as an executive, or maybe you're not working, but you want to explore more these voices, follow me and find out how we can get rid of these voices if you want. So these voices are called saboteurs. Did you ever have like a question in your mind or a statement saying, I'm not good enough? Or maybe I will not do this task because I will not succeed and I will avoid it? Or maybe judging others, saying that, they are not doing the right thing. Maybe if I'm not in control, I won't be able to move forward and do things properly. All these voices, they are not you. These are just voices in your head saying, sabotaging your thoughts, your emotions, and your behavior. So it will impact you and the surrounding, either at work, at home, from a personal or professional perspective. That's why being aware about them is so important. And knowing them is also very important. So what are these? From where do we have these saboteurs? Well, when we were kids, to protect us, our parents or the community that we're living into it will put some rules, regulations, or like, don't run. If you will run, you will fall. And if one time you will be running and you will fall, so this voice will become like, okay, I should not run because I may fall. It creates this fear. Or maybe when you were bullied at school and you will avoid these people because they are creating lots of pain. So it becomes kind of habit, and avoiding challenges, avoiding conflicts will create more like a way of dealing with situations, hard situations. And more, maybe I can name lots of them. But what's important for me today is for you to know that these saboteurs, they do have impact on you and on others. The king of these saboteurs is the judge. Judging yourself, judging others, criticizing, creating this fear will, in a way, protect you for a moment, and then on a long run, it will have more impact of unsatisfaction, demotivation, and maybe more stress and anxiety. So the judge is here, and if you try to shut his voice and will tell him, no, I'm good enough, he may play it smart and will call for his friends, like the victim, the pleaser, the controller. They are 9 in total. But saying that, your role now is to have this awareness, to know that these voices, they are not you. Whenever you have this kind of voice in your mind, make sure to stop it. And why it's important to be aware about them, that they are not helping you, but they are here to create more challenges and to be your barriers for being success and happy. Well, honestly, let me give you an example. If now and you're adult and you're still connected to your mom with this umbilical cord, is it normal? Or if you cannot drink other than the milk that you had when you were infant. Or maybe like when you broke a leg at 5 years old and you put the cast to protect your leg from being more hurted or feeling this hurt and protect her, that you're putting the same cast now when you are adult. It's not possible. There is something to be changed. It's kind of similar thing that's happening in our mind, that these voices when we were kids, they are here to help us, to support us. But now that we are adult, we are responsible. We need to be aware how they are impacting us. They are impacting your thoughts, your emotions, your behaviors, and your surrounding. So make sure to lower their voice, get rid of them, and take responsibility. And when I'm saying that, you do have these 5 C's. Some of them will call them sages, and that's fine, whatever the name is. The importance is to find out how to get rid of these saboteurs and to open this neural pathway towards something much more powerful that will create more happiness, success, without doing any challenge for you to move forward. So, how to do it? We spoke about them. We know that they are here not to help us, but make sure that if you will consider them as friends, you will not be able to face them or to release yourself from their impact. You cannot get rid of a friend. You can get rid of an enemy maybe, or someone that's hurting you. The thing of the saboteur is actually, they might create a good impact, like, I'm relief, or I'm feeling fine now. However, on a long run, it will create more frustration, anxiety. You won't feel happy or motivated. So keep this in mind and try something new, because what brought you to here today won't help you to move forward and to move from this good to great. You need to change something. You don't have anything to lose other than trying. So give it a try. What do we need to do? And how we need to move from this position of being led by the saboteurs into a new neural pathway, which is more positive, more, I would say, creative and innovative. First, label that voice and say that this is a voice, it's not me. This is the judge voice. Give it a name. Like, for example, this is the judge Ross. Here we go with the judge Ross is here again to tell me what to do. Believe it or not, it will impact the voice of the judge. Or maybe you will say, this is the controller who's here again. So the controller is saying blah, blah, blah. But me, I would love to do this and that. Naming and labeling these voices are important. When you're speaking, don't say, I'm judging. Say, I have the voice of the judge who is saying. So this dissociation impacts you physiologically and psychologically. And it will help you to dissociate two entities. So this is 1. 2, what you need to do is to shift your mind. Press the button to close the pathway of the saboteur and open a new pathway, the neural pathway of leading into this part of the brain where we do have lots of analytical thinking, logical, innovation, creativity, and so on. So, how you shift part? By being mindful, by practicing maybe a breathing technique, or if you're visual, focus on a picture like this one and find, for example, what are the details of this picture? What are the different colors? And it will take you like mainly 30 seconds, 1 minute. It's fair enough to shift from this to that. And you will be enhancing, you will be practicing to enhance this muscle where you will be able to fix in 10 seconds or to switch from saboteur to the 5 C's in 10 seconds, not more, when you enhance your brain and this muscle brain. Third part is to go and explore these 5 C's. When I'm speaking about these 5 C's, what they are: to be compassionate with yourself and with others, to be creative, that, okay, what's happening now for me? What might be the solution, or what is the opportunity behind that? Third C is the collaboration. And this collaboration, it's from within, connecting with my values and collaborating with others. Open the door to be supported by others. Having the courage to move, to leave these voices of saboteur and step into something new, to try it. And last but not least, avoid from using the question that will start with the why. Why is always will create more trigger to the judge, and the judge is here to protect the ego. So when you start your question, why it's happening to me, why and why, the saboteur of the judge will be awake and will put himself into a defensiveness mode. Instead of the why, practice the what. What might be something interesting that I will learn from? How this challenge is an opportunity to grow, and so on. On that, I will leave you for now, and I will tell you, if you have any question, feel free to reach out, because it's very important to be aware about these voices, that they are not you, and you really can afford to be much, much more powerful if you get rid of them, or at least you lower their voice. Thank you.